Ah, okay. There we go. All right. Here we go. I have not worked on this in a minute, but I was finally able to go to the store and get the paint that I needed the other day. So we are going to work on actually rhinestoning this because I need to have it done in literally a month, and it's like my hand is 6 inches, so it's about 9 inches big and probably at least 1.5 feet across. So we're gonna see how much we can get done. I have all of the colors on the way to me, but I only have the black rhinestones right now, so we're just gonna work with what we have. I'm also gonna start off in the middle because I actually glued this down onto the Picket, but guess who didn't have the right glue? Me. So we're working with what we got here, and we're gonna hope it turns out. And if it doesn't, it's just gonna go on my wall, so it's fine. It's whatever. But I also only have fabric glue, so I'm assuming this is gonna work on paper. But this might be a terrible idea, so I honestly have no idea. But I'm one of those people where I will like stress over having everything literally perfect until it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, it's not that deep. I'm using this for one thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. And as I always say when I do these live streams, please remember, I am not an artist. I am literally just here for the vibes. So the vibes is what we're gonna do. And if it ends up looking great, that would be really nice because, yeah, you know how it is. What I'm doing right now is just kind of spreading the glue around, trying not to scratch off the layer of paint that's underneath because I don't really want it to be like scraped off. These rhinestones are opaque, so you're not going to be able to see anything through them anyway, but like still. I'll try to make it look as neat as I can. And here we go. Let's see, I think I might need to zoom in more. It might be hard to see at first because I am using black rhinestones on top of black paint, but I'm gonna try. Can y'all even see what I'm doing? I feel like you probably can't. But they're there, some of them. I only have a couple of them right now. But it's fine. We're here for the process. I don't know why I go live and all of a sudden my nose starts running. Like right off the bat. Oh, I am working on a Picket. I'm going to see a concert in about a month, and so I am just rhinestoning this Picket. And I started actually rhinestoning it today, but I only have the black stones right now, so you can probably not tell what I'm doing very well, but thank you. Hello, hello. Yeah, I have it drawn on my last live stream. I like painted it on there and stuff. Well, I didn't paint it on there. I did that off camera, but my last live stream was probably like a month ago. And I drew the design on there, and it took me literally like an hour and a half. So I painted it off camera because that took me so long. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm happy that you're going to be able to sleep peacefully. Remember, is this going to be perfect? No, but I am not an artist, so it's fine. It's going to be sparkly and blingy and fun, and that is what matters. Okay. Yeah, I'm using chalk black. And that's what it looks like. The glue isn't dry yet, of course, so it's... Oh, gosh, where am I? There. The glue isn't dry yet, so it's not fully clear, but I am working with what I've got. I realized earlier I was going to use Gem Tack because it's the glue that I had that I used on my last project. And I realized that it is not good. It's like fully separated, and I shook it like crazy and it did not like re-emulsify. So I'm pretty sure it is like expired or something. It is several years old, so I'm not really surprised. But I'm like, dang, that sucks. So I'm currently using fabric glue. And I have a mix coming in with, I think it's, I did a mix on the live the other day on Peaches Crystals live, and that is coming in on Monday, so it's going to have the other colors that I need for this sign. I'm just starting with this because it's the only one I have in like enough of a quantity for it to make sense that I do it. Like I have a teeny tiny bit of chalk white, but not a lot. So I am starting with these, but there's also a lot of the black squares in this checker pattern, so it makes sense, I guess. I feel like the real fun will be on Monday when the other colors get here and I can like go full crazy with rhinestoning and just go like left to right and not jump around, because I'm probably gonna jump around some with these because I don't know, I can't sit still. Hi. Oh, it's not gonna fit there. The one thing I didn't pick up, which I kind of wish I had, I did not get any like 2mm filler stones because I was like that. I need to, I'm one of those people where if I think too hard on things, I never actually start. So I was like, I need to actually just get stuff and start doing it. And then if I need to alter my plan while I'm doing it, I can. But if I didn't start doing this today, I would have never started. So I was like, I need to just actually open my phone, sit down, and do this before I just never have time. Because the show I want to take this to, which if this ends up turning out badly, I'm not going to take it, but I really hope, I feel like it's going to be cute. I'll zoom out when I finish this square and show y'all. You might have seen it, I'm not sure, but I sent a picture into the Discord of it before I painted it, but I feel like it's going to be really cute, and I'm going to take it to the concert I'm going to. No clue how I'm going to get it in my suitcase, but you know, we're going to find a way. Because I am just stubborn like that. I'm gonna find a way to get it there. All right, so I have the first little square done. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, I know. I'm only taking a carry-on because this is so bad. I'm broke. I cannot pay for luggage. So I'm taking a carry-on, and I have a business. It's not like a rhinestoning business, but I crochet. And I'm doing several events, like vending at several events related to the cup sleeve while I'm up there because I'm flying Chicago. And so literally like half of my suitcase is going to be my actual stuff and half of my suitcase is going to be like crochet stuff because I have to take it with me and I don't want to pay for a carry-on. So space bags are about to be my best friend. Because yeah, literally watch me just walk through the airport with this thing if it doesn't fit in my bag. Like I straight up, I've done it. I went to a concert in July and that was the craziest week ever. Like it was insane. For context, I'm from Atlanta and I went to a concert here. That's like my big thing that I do. I love going to concerts and traveling and all that. So I went to a concert here. And then I flew up to Chicago and went to Lollapalooza, which is a really, really big, like the biggest music festival in the United States. And I got to see like Chapel Roan and all these amazing artists. And you can see this glue bottle is not airtight. Literally not. Like the insides of it, it dries on the sides and then comes out and like big strips of dried glue. It's kind of gross. Sorry. That might have been TMI. But I flew up there. And then after that, I went to New York for another concert, and all of those things were planned separately. It was not on purpose, but hence the reason why I'm low-key broke now, because I went on that trip, but it's fine. It's worth it. But I did that, and I had a cowboy hat from the show I was going to in New York. So I had to take my cowboy hat from Atlanta to Chicago and then to New York and then back to Atlanta. So I literally had to like lug this thing full on around the country. And like when I was at Lala, it made sense because like Chapel Roan was there. So like a lot of people had cowboy hats. But when I was in New York walking around with a cowboy hat on my head because it didn't fit in my bag, I got some really weird looks. So the colors I'm using, I got a custom mix the other day and it's coming on Monday. So right now I'm using chalk black. I said that earlier, I think, but when the mix comes in, it's all chalk colors. So it's gonna be chalk black and then chalk white and chalk aqua and chalk Chalk Hot Pink. So those are the colors I'm going to use, and I know that these aren't exact matches, but they were just the closest paint that I could find without having the rhinestones in front of me yet. So I was like, I need to just start. Because literally, the thing I need this for is in a month. Like, I don't have time. And I could have gotten the rhinestones earlier. I thought about placing them like a month ago, but I just didn't want to. And then I wanted to wait until there was a sale, so I got it on sale the other day. I feel like once I get all the stones actually on these, the paper is gonna peel off. So I'm only gonna do like a little bit of it right now, obviously, because I don't wanna do it and then have everything like fly away, because knowing me, it will. I can zoom out some. I got these little trays like a long time ago from Amazon, and I have so many of them, so I can't like, I don't have like a reason to get new ones yet, but oh my gosh. When I get my 3D printer, I'm about to 3D print some of these little trays that will actually flip over the rhinestones in the mixes, because that would be so nice. I know, I don't have mine yet. My dad has a friend. There are people that I call hobby collectors. Like, I, for one, myself, self-proclaimed hobby collector. I do like everything, and like, I don't know. It's just a thing. I've done it since I was a kid. And one of my dad's friends is also like that, and he is retired, so he does it like all the time. Like, that's just his thing. And he has like apparently like 8 3D printers at his house, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And over like Christmas, I started teaching myself how to digitally 3D model, because I do like custom, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a K-pop thing, but I do little like crochet card holder things. And I started making like custom themed ones with little charms that I get from different places. But charms can get really expensive. So I started teaching myself how to 3D model so I can make my own and then make them like super custom. And my dad told his friend and was like, yeah, she's like teaching herself how to do this. And his friend was like, oh, like I have one that she can have. And I was like, what? So apparently he has like just an extra 3D printer at his house. And I'm like, that's iconic. You're gonna have to let me know how it goes. I haven't actually tried it yet. Like, I've done like the 3D modeling, but I haven't ever actually tried to use the software. But I'm pretty sure it would be like, I'm one of those people, once I like get my hands on something, I can figure it out pretty quick. So I feel like I'll be able to do it fairly easily. But you never know until you do it. And I'm really grateful that my dad's friend, well, he's like a family friend, not just my dad's friend, but I'm really grateful that he is like willing to do that because I do not have the funds right now to be purchasing 3D printers. So I'm excited. And he was like, yeah, I'll teach her how to use it. And like, she'll have to get the filament for it, but I can show her which ones to get. And I'm like, dude, thank you so much. He just saved me so much. Oh, God. So much time. This is an update. I haven't finished this square yet, but we're getting there. And if I'm ever off frame, please let me know because I get zoned out. So feel free to tell me, like, if the music is too loud or something like that. I don't even know if y'all can hear it, but I found like a stream-friendly, DMCA-free lo-fi. So that's what we're listening to. I know. The thing that I've been like using so far, and I'm not good at it yet, but like it's a progress. I have Blender, which is like a free like modeling software, and I've been working on learning how to use it. Not very easy, but I'm getting there, you know? I'm basically just watching YouTube videos. But I know there are like a lot of stuff, or there is a lot of stuff where it's like you can just download the files and pay like a couple bucks. But I'm like, I kind of want to learn how to make my own just because then I'd be able to say like, yeah, I designed this. I don't know, maybe that's just me. My ego showing. Okay, so now that we are getting to the point where this drew is glue, God, I can't talk. This glue is drying. I'm going to remind myself that I am not an artist, and it is okay if it's not perfect. Because literally when I say I would spend like 2 hours on each square, not kidding, I would. Also, my dad just got home, so if someone randomly starts banging on the door, it's fine. That's just him. Alright. That's what it looks like so far. It's gonna be so cute. I'm probably gonna have to re-glue the base down. You can hear it's not like flat. Like, listen. The crunching is the paper not being flat on the base. This is really just a throw stuff at the wall and see what works kind of day, but it's fun. I'm trying to decide if I should do this one or this one next, because part of me wants to wait to do the ones directly around the white until I have the white rhinestones. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do this one, because it's not touching the edges or the... I know, there are definitely a lot of really, really good free resources for 3D printing out there. Not the car alarm. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, I'm about to have so much extra stones. I'm about to have so many extras. Also, sorry I'm being quiet. I'm just zoning out and vibing. Just hanging out. Got my hand shaking. I know, and like with the lo-fi on, I'm in the zone. Filling in stones everywhere. Goodness gracious. I'm honestly impressed with the way these are able to stay in the lines as well as they are. I was expecting it to be like really chunky around the edges. Maybe it's because I'm doing like a more scatter pattern. I can't tell. A more scattered pattern. But I feel like it's doing like fairly well with not being super like jagged. So it's not wood. The base, I don't think anybody in here is gonna know what this is. If you're watching a replay of this and you're like, what the heck? So I got this Picket on clearance from a K-pop store near me. It's a K-pop Picket, so it's plastic, but it has a picture on it. There's a person on the other side, but it was damaged, so I got it for like $5. So I DIY it, and this is paper, but because it's on like the plastic, it's strong, so it's not just like a cardboard sign. It's a little more sturdy than that. Every time I show the back of this thing, I wait for the day someone's in here and it's like, how could you do that? But it was damaged, I promise. This is gonna be so cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, lost another one. I'm gonna do this one now. Get a little square done. Yeah, it's a vibe. And like my friend group, we all have them, and so we get together before we go to concerts and we like DIY them together. So like some people bought more than one because it was like a whole box of them that were damaged. And like I said, they were like $5. So or they have like blanks that they ordered in bulk from places. I just use the same one over and over again. But they're getting together tonight and having a craft night to work on them, and I'm not able to go, so I'm doing it home here instead. I don't know if everyone's going to be working on their pickets, but yeah. I know some people are. I need to get like a smoothing tool to use. I'm gonna use, don't judge. I need something to spread the glue with to make it an even coat. Because I know I applied too much to the square. We'll put it right here too. And we're going to the edges now, apparently. Okay. Now let's see if I can do this before it dries. Bang. Okay. I'm thinking when I'm done, I'm gonna put like a lace ribbon on the very, very edge to cover up some of the like unevenness, but I might not. I'm gonna see how it looks. I also think I'm gonna be putting some kind of like fabric around the handle just to make it a little bit stronger, because I feel like it's gonna end up being too heavy and it's going to want to fall over. So yeah, I might use like a satin ribbon or something on this part. I know, I need to get, oh my god. Turn it. Just making all kinds of a mess. I need to get like a cheap, like dollar store paintbrush. My problem is that I do this for so long that the glue ends up drying on it, and then I just have like a crispy paintbrush. So I need to get a cheap one that I don't mind like tossing, because yeah. All right. Okay, this is going a lot faster than I thought it was going to. I was expecting this to take me like forever. Where's my little... Oh no, I lost a needle. Oh no. Give me just a moment. Oh, no I didn't. It's right here. We're good. I put a needle into my little glue bottle so that it doesn't get everywhere and dry out. And I thought it fell off my table a minute ago. That would have been very yikes. Does anybody else do that where you're like, one thing, it'll be like right in front of you and you're like, oh my gosh, I lost it, it's gone forever, and then you'll find it? I did that the other day. I lost one of my darning needles for crochet. It's like a little, like, I don't have one next to me. It's like a little metal needle with a bigger eyelet so that you can fit yarn through it instead of just thread. And I lose those things just constantly. I don't know where they go. They're not sharp. So like, it's not like a panic inducing thing, but like still, if you're losing needles, That's not good. I like thought I had lost my last darning needle, and I like went to the store, bought new ones because I needed them for the project I was working on at the time. And I was like, I need to be able to get this done before my event. And I like full on looked for it in my house, not even just my room, like my whole house. Like my parents were helping me look for it, all this stuff. I couldn't find any of them. And I've had like 8 of these. Like they came in a pack, right? I get to the store with a fresh pack. I got new ones. I sit down and I found the needle. It was on my little table. And I looked there and I'm like, genuinely, like, do these things go just to another dimension for a little bit when I can't find them? Because it doesn't make sense. Like the other day, I was looking for my medicine. My medicine is in the same place every day. I never move it, ever. And then, like, all of a sudden it was gone, and I was like, oh my god, I left it at my sister's house. Like, I'm about to have a problem. I came back 5 minutes later after looking for it, and it was right where it was supposed to be. And I was like, how? See, like, these fit weirdly well in these spaces. Like, it's not perfect, but, like, dang. This is gonna be so cute. I really hope that this paper isn't gonna bubble too much when I get the glue on it. I'm probably gonna end up letting it dry upside down with something on top of it to try to like smush it, if that makes sense. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm like, please don't get all wrinkly. Maybe? Hello? I know, like, that is, in my opinion, best way to store a bottle is with a needle in it. Or a pin. Hello? Okay. We've made pretty good progress. This is what it looks like so far. Let me see if I can... Yeah. Give me just a minute! Heck yeah. Alright, I am gonna go because I've almost been live for an hour, and whenever I stream for more than an hour, YouTube is always like, no, you can't upload this. So I'm gonna end it before it gets to that point. because the last time I streamed for more than an hour, it took me 12 hours to upload the videos. So I'll be back.